I'm here with Nick English, the co-founder of Bremont. Now, Nick, can you tell us more about Bremont, how it started in 2002?
Yes, and of course. We grew up with a sort of love of all things mechanical, aviation, engineering. That was my brother and myself background, and so we used to spend hours and hours with him in the workshop making things. And flying was also a big part of our background, so doing a lot of air shows and restoring historic aircraft. But Giles and I, from afar, always had this passion for clocks and watches. My father and I evolved in he died in '95 in a plane crash him and I were in. And my brother was sort of watching the whole thing happen. And I think that sort of affected our lives quite a lot. And we sort of, at that point, felt life's a little too short to not do what you really would love. So 2002, we set off and initially in Bienne in Switzerland, set up a little workshop over there and started, experimenting, making watches, and we weren't ready for another 5 years when we launched our collection. And now we have 2 facilities in the UK. For us, it's all about bringing as much of the watchmaking back to England. Yeah. There's incredible history, obviously, for ship's chronometer. You've got the Mudges, the Tompions, the Grahams, the Arnolds, and some amazing watchmakers. We only make chronometers. We only make mechanical watches. It's quite a heavy military influence on our watches through a lot of the units we make watches for out there around the world. And we wanted to design a watch which was fairly timeless, a watch which you could wear at an event like tonight, but also wear up Mount Everest. And so they're very robust, they're beautifully engineered, and we're very proud that a lot of the parts are being made in the UK at one of our facilities, cases and some movement parts, but they're also being assembled. So we've got rows of watchmakers that some of them we've trained up, many of them we've trained up. A lot of them, come with a lot of experience as well. And if we can leave one small part in the British watchmaking legacy, that would be fantastic. And this is what really sort of gets us up in the morning.
Well, you're doing a great job. I just have a question. What's your favorite Bremont watch? Maybe a hard question, is tough to answer, but...
That's a really tough one to answer, because I tell you, you come up with the one you wear a lot. I wear the Terra Nova at the moment a lot, which is a titanium version. Explorer's watch we did for Ben Saunders, this Polar Explorer. But then, we're doing some great stuff with Boeing at the moment, and you work with girls with on that watch. You get excited about that. I don't think any watch lover actually can say that's his one favourite watch. I think in the morning you get up and it depends on your mood and a lot of things.
There's not one you're most attached to, or could be.
Well, Giles and I, when we first started, we both had some more input on 2 different designs of watches. One was the Alt 1P, which was Giles, and I was the Alt 1C, which is the cream sort of classics. We end up both wearing those because we're both very proud of those individual watches. So I guess if there had to be a first love, so to speak, it would be that one. But then you look at some of the stuff coming up at Basel this year, and it sort of blows your mind. And then you look at some of the limited editions. You look at the Wright Flyer, for example, we did this year, built with a first sort of proprietary movement we built with Le Jus Perret, a beautiful movement of which some of the parts are being made by us. So the movement's very special, but the watch is very special. It's got original parts of the 1903 Wright Flyer in the watch. I mean, that's very cool. So, and that is arguably one of the most impressive watches for us today.
Great, thank you so much for your time.
Thank you very much indeed.
It was a pleasure, and see you soon.
See you soon.
Thank you.